What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today you have clicked this video because you want to get better at penalties, and that's why I'm here to help. So throughout this video I'm going to use different techniques on how to finish a penalty, but I'm also going to give you some tips, and there's going to be a lot of shooting. I just want you guys to see my technique properly. I'll slow some clips down for you so you can really see my run up and how I kick it and where I go. Just really listen to the tips that I use and try to take them into your own practice, whether that's training or a game. Hi Dougie, do you know how to score a penalty, huh? Do you know how to put it top bins like Harry Kane? To start with, we just did some warm-up penalties, which you're about to see in a second. Then we mainly focused on the bottom corners, and then we tried to focus on the top corners, and you'll see the variation on how difficult it is to hit the top corners compared to the bottom corners. And also we had like a little challenge at the end, which hopefully you guys enjoyed. But yeah, if you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like, comment down below your favourite penalty or other videos that you want to see, and I will see you in about 2 seconds.
What's up?
Kinda. I think he's going to go to his head and he's not going to save one all day. Saving one today.
You're right. You're right.
Psychological warfare. Give him a bit of a smile before I take it. Nice little cheesy grin.
Oh, I should go to that.
Doesn't want to know.
Now first off, I want to talk about the bottom corners. Now the best place to go really realistically in a big tight game that you need to score is the bottom corners. It's the safest place away from the keeper. You can kind of make your mind up and you can already pick your position before you've even stepped up. Now if you're practicing this in training, I would always just practice your side. Get a feel for what it's like to kick it into that corner. The muscle memory will build up. So the more you practice this, the better you're going to be in a game situation. Now I know a lot of people might mention that it's confidence, you know, like it doesn't matter what you do in training, like if the confidence isn't there, you're not going to be able to finish it. Regardless of that, you're still going to have a better chance of scoring if you practice it more in training, because your muscle memory, regardless of what you're thinking, if the pressure's getting to you, it's a big game, it's 1-1, it's extra time, you need to score it, the pressure is still going to get to you, yes, but the muscle memory will tell you that you can put it in that bottom corner. Now, especially for me, I've always gone bottom left. I've always liked to go bottom left. It's just a place that I've always gone and felt most comfortable. I think if you're just starting out and you've been given a penalty taking position, or you want to practice and you want to get better, than you're the main striker in the team or something like that, and you really want to get better at penalties, then I would advise starting with the bottom corners. It's, like I said, the easiest place to go when you're taking a penalty. I never recommend someone to go down the middle. I always feel like if you shoot it down the middle and the keeper doesn't move, you're just to blame, because you could have bought either side and you could have scored. But if you put it in the bottom corner and a keeper saves it, then that's not your fault. You know, they've picked the right way, they've gone the right way, and he or she has made the save. That's not your fault. But if you go down the middle, everyone just looks at you like you're a clown, and yeah, you don't want to be like that. But all I can say really is just keep practicing trying to hit that bottom corner before you even try hit the top corners. I know Harry Kane's been showing the kids how to do it in the tournament this year in the World Cup, but I would recommend starting at the bottom corners and then slowly building your way up. Alright, so now we're going to go in a little bit of a competition between me and Elliot, and Jack, who's going to be involved as well. So I'm going to take 10 penalties, Elliot's going to take 10 penalties. Every one we score is just 1 point, so he can get a max of 10. Minimum 0. And every save Jack gets, he gets 3 points for it. So realistically, he can save 3 and finish on 9. So yeah, let's do that. Realistically, you need 4 to win. Bit of pressure now. Come on. I know where he's going. Good finish that shot.
What was that?
So that's 2 each, yeah? Good. Oh, the legs would kick in there like. Okay, so we spoke about the bottom corners, and I've said they're the easiest place to go, and I would advise you starting on going there. But if you wanted to go a bit more advanced, the top corners are the safer option if you can hit them. So by safer, I mean they're not going to be able to save the ball, basically. For a keeper, you could tell a keeper that you're going to go top left and you're going to go top right, and from that close distance, if you hit one of them corners, the keeper's got no chance. Even Courtois on his day will not save it, just because with enough power and enough accuracy into that top left or top right, there's no chance the keeper's going to be able to save it. With saying that, I would advise, like I say, starting at the bottom corners and working your way up. You do not want to get caught in that middle height. Now, I always call it keeper height. I've always called that since I was a kid. My dad always told me never to go keeper height on penalties. Now, what he means by that is never go at the middle kind of height. So, because that's perfect for a keeper. They're always going to dive middle height so they can save up in the air and they can save down below. And if you go that middle height, it's perfect for them. As long as they've gone the correct side, they're probably going to save it if it's keeper height. So that's why we always advise go bottom or top. Chocolate penalty, that was normal penalty, but if you'd have gone the other way, you'd have saved it.
Laughing at the keeper while you put a top corner.
Oh! Great penalty.
Oh my god.
That was close. Now, I've just touched on something called keeper height, and I know I've just mentioned it, and you'll see it in a few examples here. I won't take too much time on this because I'm just telling you not to do this, but it will happen sometimes. It's not your fault if you go for the bottom corner or the top corners. It might just happen that you've hit it keeper height, but in these examples here, you can see how easy it is for Jack to save it, because keepers are always going to dive at that height. They're always taught to do that. They're always practice that. If they're not sure where you're going to go, it's always good to go keeper height. So for us to kick it keeper height is a bad thing. We don't want to try and aim for that keeper height. We want to keep it below. We want to keep it above. Oh, great penalty. Realistically though, we should... Oh, all hit. Oh my Jesus! What a penalty, by the way. Oh my Jesus! What a penalty, by the way. Last one. As cool as you like. 20 penalties on
20. You lucky man.
20 out of 20. That was very challenging. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. I know this looks like I filmed the intro and the outro right next to each other, but in fact, I filmed the intro yesterday wearing the same t-shirt, then I filmed it, it's the same day as the intro.